Hey guys, today I want to share with you some simple and meaningful gift ideas. And the holidays are almost upon us, and I know that a lot of us are thinking about how we can bless some of the loved ones in our life this Christmas season. And so today I wanted to offer you guys some inspiration for some minimal, some simple gift ideas that can really be a huge blessing in someone's life. So we're going to be talking about a combination of a few meaningful items as well as some great experiences that you can gift a loved one. So I'm super excited to get into this. I've got 10 gift ideas for you. So let's get started with idea number one, which is to gift a book or an Audible subscription. And I have a few friends this year who are going with the idea of gift them something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. And I love that because it's just a few intentionally given items that really can add a lot of value to someone's life. Reading is definitely one of those things, so I love the idea of giving a book to someone. I asked for a couple of books last year and really loved the Little Book of Hygge, which was just such a fun, cozy read, perfect for the winter months. And then another one for those of you who love a good capsule wardrobe, The Curated Closet is a fantastic one. Those are a few recommendations I have, but whoever you're trying to buy a gift for, just consider what are their interests, what do they like reading or learning about, and consider giving them a book or maybe an Audible gift card if they're more into the listening to books kind of thing. I think those are both fantastic gift ideas and is a fun way of being able to really add value. Reading enriches the mind, even if we're just listening to it auditorily. So I think it's a really fun gift idea. So moving on, my second gift idea is to give a high quality pair of shoes. And I don't know about you, but one of the fastest items of clothing that I wear that wears out really quickly, especially when I've only invested in a cheap version of it, is shoes. Cheap shoes just don't last long. And so I love the idea of really being able to give a meaningful gift and giving a pair of high quality shoes that are going to last. One of my favorite brands right now for being able to find ethically made, sustainably made, and extremely high quality shoes is the brand NISOLO. And NISOLO really is a fantastic alternative for more eco-friendly, high quality, impeccably crafted leather shoes, as well as leather goods in general, whether that's belts, bags, anything like that. All of NISOLO's products are made by artisans who get paid fair living wages, and on top of that, all of NISOLO's shoes are minimally processed, and they even offset their carbon emissions as well. So not only is NISOLO a gift that you can feel good about giving, but in my opinion, their quality and design absolutely set them apart. So I specifically wanted to show you guys this pair of shoes because this pair of shoes was actually on my personal wish list for this year, and I've had my eye on them for at least a year now. No, they are not cheap, but they are extremely well made and perfectly crafted. I have literally looked high and low for a pair of Chelsea boots that I loved just as much of these that were also ethically made, and nothing else even came close. They're timeless, they're gorgeous, they're literally my perfect boot. And because they're leather, they're actually going to form to the shape of your foot over time. So they're going to be incredibly comfortable as well. So whether you're looking for a high quality pair of boots, of heels, of sneakers, NISOLO is a fantastic option for finding really high quality and ethically made shoes and other leather goods as well. And if you guys are interested in checking NISOLO out, I'll have all of this information linked in the description box below, as well as a little discount code for you guys, which I'll leave on the screen here, as well as check it out in the description box below. But I also just wanted to say I've owned a pair of NISOLO heels for about 8 months now, as well as now these boots, and they truly are some of the highest quality shoes that I've ever seen. And once you break those shoes in, they're incredibly comfortable as well. So definitely check them out. Let's talk about idea number 3 though, which is to give a DNA test. And last year I actually received an Ancestry DNA test for Christmas and had such a fun time just being able to go in and learn all about my ancestry. I definitely had some myths expelled. I thought that I was related to someone in Japan, which totally wrong. That was definitely a weird story that got passed on through the generations, but it was just so much fun being able to go in and discover what my heritage was. And I also got to do this with Christopher, and so it was really fun just being able to compare, I guess, our different DNA stories. And so I love this as a gift idea because it not only allows you to learn more about where you came from, which I find really interesting in the first place, but especially if a couple of you go in and you all do your DNA test together, it can be a really fun bonding experience, just learning about maybe what differences you might have with your siblings, parents, spouses, anything like that. So I think it's a really fun community-oriented gift as well, especially if a few people are receiving it. So it definitely sparked some fun discussion and was an incredible experience, and I think it would make a great gift for someone else. And number 4 is to give a handmade or locally made good. Whether this is a candle, a soap, a handmade mug, whatever you want to give, you know, think of what would be meaningful to the person you're giving a gift to. I love the idea of giving a handmade pottery mug to someone who is interested in just like artisan products. I think it's a really simple gift that I think they're just absolutely beautiful. They make an incredible statement, and who doesn't love a touch of something handmade in their home? So whether it's a mug, a dish, a soap, a candle, something that they can use or something that they can cherish, I love the idea of being able to go local, to support local businesses. Not only is that helpful to the economy, it's often more eco-friendly, but I feel like when we buy things that are handmade and when we gift things that are handmade, it just makes for so much more of a meaningful gift, knowing that someone's hands, someone's time, someone's attention went into creating the thing that you're giving that person. For me, those handmade, those locally made gifts always mean so much more than something that was just bought at your local department store. And speaking of mugs, number 5 is to give high quality tea or coffee. And I love this as a gift idea because it's something that a lot of people are already consuming, and so you're able to give them something that blesses them, that supplements something that they're already using, but maybe even you want to give something that's maybe a step above what they would regularly get. So to do this, I love the idea of going to a high quality or local coffee roaster and getting them a really high quality bag of coffee beans that they can then brew into some delicious cups of coffee. Either that, or another fun idea is to go to a local tea shop, pick out some fun flavors of loose leaf tea to give to a person, and I think that that makes a fantastic gift as well. I know that personally, whenever I receive gifts like that, not only are they meaningful, but I love them because they're something that I'm actually going to use as well. Let's talk about number 6, and that is to give high quality clothing basics. And if we're completely honest with ourselves, over time clothes do wear out, and so it's important to replace them when they do. And I love the opportunity that the holidays give us of being able to really gift someone some high quality and meaningful basics that are going to last them for years to come. And you guys know that one of my favorite clothing companies when it comes to basics is Everlane. Not only do they make my favorite pair of jeans, but also they make some really high quality basics, including sweaters, shirts, shorts, and more. And so specifically for Christopher for Christmas, I got him this very gorgeous pair of black denim jeans. I love Everlane's jeans, both on men and on women. I think that they make a great gift idea because it's a staple in so many of our wardrobes, and also something that we often don't replace until there are actively holes in them. And so I think it's a great idea just to be able to give somebody a new pair of jeans, especially someone who needs them for Christmas. And then another item that Christopher needed that I thought would make a great gift item as well was a high quality button-down shirt. And button-down shirts are something that Christopher has definitely been wearing more often recently, but unfortunately he hasn't actually gotten any new button-down shirts probably since we got married several years ago. So definitely this gift had some perfect timing. I love the quality, the cut, and so this is their slim Oxford shirt in this really gorgeous bluey teal color. I think it's going to be an incredible color on him, as well as just a staple that he can have in his closet for years to come. But of course, when you're buying basics like this for anyone, of course, ask the person what they want, what they need, what would add value to their closet, their wardrobe, and give gifts based on that. So high quality basics is one of my favorite gifts to give, but another favorite of mine is a mini vacation. And I love the idea of being able to pay for a weekend of Airbnb for you and your significant other to be able to go on a weekend trip to somewhere, maybe not too far away, but far enough that you can just get out in nature, that you can spend time together, that you can get out of your regular routine. I love the idea of just being able to spend intentional time with someone as a gift, and I think that giving someone a mini vacation can really help to facilitate that meaningful time spent together. I know that a friend of mine and I did this one year. Instead of giving each other birthday presents or Christmas presents that year, we just kind of decided to go in together on a weekend trip to Asheville, and it ended up being one of my favorite favorite memories with this friend. And I just think that it's hard to think of a better gift than giving someone an incredible experience that you can enjoy together. Number 8 is to give meaningful jewelry. And while I love wearing jewelry and wear it pretty much every single day, I have a really hard time buying it for myself, and I found this to be true of a lot of other people. So if there's somebody in your life who you know enjoys wearing jewelry but maybe has a hard time buying it for themselves, giving some high quality, intentionally thought of jewelry I think can be a really fun and meaningful gift. I know that one of the most frequently asked questions I get on my channel is, where did you get this gold necklace? And I love pieces like this that are handmade. This one has 2 little beautiful trees imprinted on it, and it was made by a seller on Etsy. And I love the idea of being able to give something meaningful like that. I love nature. The little trees definitely speak to me. Something that's going to be meaningful to that person. So just a couple recommendations for ideas here. I love being able to look at some of the sellers on Etsy who make some really beautiful handmade jewelry. And in addition, I love companies like Ana Luisa, who make just really gorgeous either solid gold or gold plated materials. Majuri is another one that I love. I think I'm wearing them now, but my favorite pair of hoops is from them. Those are just some ideas of brands that I personally really love for their jewelry. I find it to be really high quality. But once again here, just look at the person that you're considering buying the gift for and consider what would they love, what would they use, and what's something that they could appreciate for years to come. A couple more left here. Number 9 is event tickets. And this can be so many different things. Just consider, who is this person you're wanting to give a gift for and what are they passionate about? Let that kind of answer drive what kind of tickets you want to give them. Do you want to give them tickets to the ballet or an orchestra performance or the theater? There are so many different ways that we can gift experiences in the forms of tickets to people, and I think it's just a really fun and meaningful gift, especially if you can get 2 tickets so you can experience it with that person, to give them something that they're going to really be able to enjoy, an experience that they're going to be able to create memories from. I think that gifts that create memories really are some of the best ones that you can possibly give. So consider what type of tickets might be meaningful to the person that you are wanting to give a gift to, and look in the area to see if there's something that you might be able to give a ticket that would make a fantastic gift. And last but not least is a donation gift. And if you're really wanting to make an impact with the gift that you're going to give this year, I love the idea of being able to pick a charity, an organization, or a cause that is near and dear to the person you're wanting to give a gift to heart. Think about what causes, what organizations they're passionate about. Maybe what organizations do they volunteer with? Consider what would be a meaningful donation that I could give in the person's name that would really be impactful for them, something that they would appreciate, and a cause that really does a lot of good in the world. Especially if you're wanting to buy a gift for someone who's in the process of decluttering their life, I think a donation gift can be the perfect option because you're still able to give something that's going to be meaningful to them while also not adding any physical clutter to their life. I won't give any specific recommendations for this one because it's so individual what causes are near and dear to a person's heart. So figure that out for yourself and decide if giving a donation gift might be the perfect gift for the person in question. So those are 10 simple and meaningful gift ideas that you might be able to give to someone near and dear to you. Of course, in considering all of these ideas, by no means am I suggesting that you buy all of these gifts or any of these gifts. Just consider what would be meaningful to the person you're wanting to give a gift to, and see if any of these ideas might help inspire you in the right direction for what would be a simple and meaningful gift. I hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Comment below with any fun, meaningful gifts that you're planning on giving this year, especially if they're ones that I didn't mention. I'd love to hear about them, so comment those down below. And remember that if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button down below for more minimalism and intentional living inspiration coming at you on a weekly basis. Thank you guys so much for watching this video though. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.